Hope is one thing, but as Rita Moreno, who was the original star in West Side Story, said, hope is the thing that's in the future, but faith is how you live the dance today. And so I invite you in that spirit of liveliness and dance to listen as Tony and I read together the declaration, the pastoral letter that Father Bill is reading this morning as well at Sacred Heart. For this is a united letter that is coming from the faith leaders to our communities this morning in Hopedale. We, the clergy of the Hopedale congregations, write with a united pastoral voice, speaking to all who live, work, and do business in our town, calling all of us to reject bigotry, hatred, and violence.
Since its founding, Hopedale has been a community dedicated to shared community life and the ideals of respect and peace among all. Even when labor and management did not always agree during the era of the Draper Corporation, Hopedale retained a spirit of cooperation and community that was inclusive of all, regardless of their economic or political views. Since that time, Hopedale has continued to be a welcoming community.
The recent presidential campaign and election has subjected the nation to a constant barrage of inflammatory rhetoric. In its wake, there has been a rise in hateful speech and hurtful, even violent behavior directed at immigrants and refugees, people of color, of different ethnicities, of different genders and sexual orientations and political persuasions. Many of our friends and neighbors, even members of our families and our congregations, are afraid for their safety because of who they are, or what they look like, where they're from, or what religion they practice.
As faith leaders in this community, we pledge to reject hatred and racism. Our various faith traditions call us to challenge and resist those who would harass, intimidate, or harm immigrants and refugees, people of color, our transgendered and LGBTQIA brothers and sisters, and our Muslim and Jewish siblings in faith. We pledge to rebuke and rebuff those who create discord by demeaning and attacking others. We promise to work together to protect and defend all who may be targeted because of who they are.
We pledge to work together to keep Hopedale a place of peace, where everyone is welcomed, accepted, and respected. We promise to affirm the differences that some would use to divide us. We call on you, all the people of Hopedale, to join us in our promises to reject discrimination and violence of thought, word, and deed. We call on you to join us in affirming the dignity and worth of all people as equal children of God. Yours in faith, Reverend Sarah Hubbell,
Reverend Anthony Lorenzen,
and for Father Bill, Father William Konicki. It is about Thanksgiving. We've been blessed with so much. Let us not forget that the only way you can give thanks is really to share it. So we invite you this morning to share the best of yourselves with one another and with all whom you meet. And in that spirit, happy Thanksgiving.